So, welcome back everyone, Phoenix 3 here, and we are actually going to test our Pidgeot EX deck, if I can find it, not in expanded by the way. And in standard, I actually got my webcam disabled, but I'm just going to put a render of Mega Pidgeot flying there, so maybe it doesn't lag as much as it has been. But we're going to go ahead and play our first game with it and see what we can got. We got a grass colorless deck here. Not exactly sure what my opponent is playing. Maybe we can out shenanigans them. Going to require a lot of testing with this deck. But hopefully this is one of those decks I can get extremely good at using. Waiting on our opponent to actually do something here. Oh man, I'm super excited to be playing this card right now. Like, you guys have no idea. So unfortunately we go second. With this deck here, you really want to go first. Simply because you want to have that first turn to Mega. So yeah, that's about right. This probably also means we're not going to get a very good hand either, because this game's randomizer is bad. But we see Mega Venusaur sleeve, so our opponent could be playing Mega Venusaur. And if they are playing Mega Venusaur, then we can completely negate everything it is that they want to do with Magearna EX. So that is going to be extremely powerful. In order for me to do that, I'm going to have to keep an energy on Magearna, so maybe we can do something with that, but our opponent is taking their sweet time here. Let's see, do I have a pen? I have a pen. One thing that I do want to do is get into the habit of recording my prize cards. So we want to do that. That's probably what our opponent was doing as well, writing down the cards that we have. But yeah, we're playing Mega Pidgeot. Um, that is much better. We have a card in our hand we don't want to see right now, and that is Professor Sycamore. We do not want to discard any of these cards. So we are going second. We will have, if this is Mega Venusaur, we're going to have turns to mess around with. As a matter of fact, I think we auto win. So there's the Venusaur EX. So we are going to be doing extremely well here. So our goal is going to be to get Magearna down, get an energy, and go from there. We don't want to have too many Pidgeots down, so we want to kind of keep things in our hand that we need. Unfortunately, there isn't going to be much. So there's a Lysander. We are actually playing the Wild River one, so we can switch this if it should be brought into the active spot. We also play Shrine of Memories. So if an Octillery does get dragged out, we can put an energy down on it, and oh my god, there's a Vileplume. Alright, so that just made things more complicated, because now we're not going to have access to our max potions, which is going to be extremely annoying. You know, you always forget trainer lock is a thing. So this just went from like auto win into something that I don't want to deal with. And I want to say our opponent's not going to be able to play, you know, trainers as well, but you know, these Vileplume decks actually use more trainer cards than we do. If that Vileplume comes down right now, then we might be able to do something. All right, I'm looking for a piece of paper. I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm over here doing, but piece of paper so we can record our prizes. That's not going to matter this game because we're not going to be able to play our item cards. So rip, automatic, just automatic rip. He has 27 cards left in his deck. He went through so many cards. Look at that. So what do? We get Magearna down, and I mean, if we get a Lysander, we can lock something in the active spot. He's going to have Olympia if he doesn't have float stones. So Now he can't play Floatstone, so that's fine by me. There's a Hex Maniac. I mean, unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for us. So we're gonna put this here. I mean, I guess we just played a Sycamore. Yeah, I mean, I think we just played a Sycamore. We are going to just go ahead and get rid of that right now. Um, what's that? Poison powder? Yes, it is. Yeah, I think we just end our turn. If we could have played our cards, we could have done that. And ideally, it'd be nice to a what's the name of that card? A Lysander. We can drag out probably the Venusaur. That thing is fat. So we are going to get poisoned. I think next turn we lose our Pidgeot to Crisis Vine. So, and there's another card we can't play. We're going to go ahead, dump his stadium. Um, okay, I was about to say, are we like doing bad right now? Tails, because it always fails. All right. So there's our Mega or our Pidgeot. That's going to go down. We can't play that. So we Mirror Move. We could have done almost Night Spear, but I think I'd much rather put the energy somewhere else. We've only got 90 health to work with. He just has all the stadiums. Trainer Lock is still very annoying because now we locked out of all our cards. What's that Jungle Hammer do? That's going to heal him actually. All right, go up, Pidgeot. This here's the one thing we didn't want to happen. And we almost Night Spear and put this damage on probably something on the bench. Not what we wanted to do, like at all. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. We need to get lucky. We need to hit a Lysander. We can drag out the Venusaur or the Vileplume and then proceed to stall our opponent. He is not really playing fair here, it looks like. So he had the Olympia in his hand. Going second just really hurt us because we could have done a lot with that hand had we been able to play our item cards. Ah, it's just barely escaping like us, just barely. Let's see. So I guess we put that energy here. 'Cause, I mean, we have to keep the pressure on them. We can. I think we just mirror move. And we're gonna lose another card. This is so annoying. I would have liked to have that VS Seeker. I would have liked to have any of those. So what we need here is an N. Well, rip that. Let's try to get another game. It sucks the first game we get to play with a deck we actually lose. That sucks. But I mean, you really can't do anything against Trainer Lock. They just get their board like going so quickly, and then they say, well, you can't play half your deck. It's not even half your deck. They say you can't play like 80% of your deck, and then you have to draw past. I mean, there was really no winning that. Had we went first, we might have been able to do something because I could have got a lot of things going, but that doesn't look like it's going to be possible. And if this is Greninja, we automatically lose to that. Well, we'll never know now. It's going to be one of those days where you don't get to do anything, but you'll only get one game that is actually playable. I really wish there was a card that, like, not Garbodor, but something that basically says, as long as this card is in play, you can play your item cards. Or something that just specifically targets Vileplume. If your opponent has a Vileplume in play, then you win the game. Alright, so we won the coin flip. We want to go first. Because this is a fighting deck. It's probably Lucario, so... Oh man, my hand. Let's see. Heavy Ball, Metagross. I don't know what that's about. Delinquent, that's going to be annoying. Um, so Metagross and what else? I mean, the only thing I could think of about is Lucario. What is this? All right. Yeah, we drew all of our Mega Pidgeots in our hand. That's not something we want to see. We have an Ultra Ball. I mean, we do have a Mulligan. Team Flare Grunt is going to be. Oh, it's Mega Steelix. That makes sense. This is a matchup we should be able to win. We have Assault Vest too. So, and this is the thing I'm talking about. If we go first, sometimes a turn presents itself where we can have a free turn to Mega Evolve. And this here is how I was actually, talking about this deck. We necessarily don't want to attach an energy on our Pokemon because most of the time we're only going to be using Mirror Move, and that's only a single energy. We attach Assault Vest, and we can do something. So we just end our turn like that's an ideal turn right there. We get Octillery next turn, so we're good. But since we're not attacking anyway, a turn may present itself where we can just Mega Evolve without the need for a Pidgeot Spirit Link. And in that case, okay, we don't even need that. So we can do this. I think we're going to Ultra Ball here because we should be able to win this whole game with just one Mega Pidgeot. Um, but we also have Super Rod. So we, wow, we prized two Pidgeots. So let's see. I think we might as well go ahead and do it. Two Pidgeot. McGearn is there. Where's our Super Rod? Super Rod's prize. Um, we got all our energy, Spirit Links, a Shrine. So that's 4 cards. Sycamore, a Birch, and I would say a Max Potion. We're going to take the Pidgeot because these are going to be good things. We do that. We Abyssal Hand. So we know what our prizes are. We just need to get them. Um, to be perfectly honest with you, I am perfectly fine just Mega Evolving and ending my turn. But seeing as our opponent doesn't have much, I think it might be beneficial for us to try to get an energy here. So there's our energy, and we can still end our turn. Actually, we can attach the DCE and grab Magearna. 1 and 2. Yeah, I think we grab Magearna and we attach the double. Magearna is going to prevent him from using Stardust to discard my energy, and we do that. Ideally, we would have ended our turn with a Mega Evolution, but our opponent doesn't have much of a setup here, so we're going to try to extend a little bit. He has a Team Flare Grunt, so it didn't even matter. All right, so we just wasted our turn for the most part. A Super Rod. We are going to put our Pidgeots back. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. We're not going to play the end. We artillery first because we might get heads, so might as well try to see some more cards. There's that. I think we attach the Pidgeot Spirit Link to the one on the bench. That's assuming the game doesn't quit. Okay, so the game didn't quit. That's good. We'll attach that, and we do that. And we'll end our turn with Mega Evolution if it presents itself. It didn't. I mean, this is fine. I'm pretty sure we grab the Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Discard you and you. We have our Team Flare Grunt, so that's fine, and we are going to do this. And that's how we're going to spend this turn. So now, if he has a special energy he wants to put down, and he probably does since he's playing Mega Steelix, we reduce his damage by 40. So we effectively have a 260 HP against a Pokemon with special energy, and that's kind of what we want. So here comes the Heavy Ball. Registeel. Oh, this is some kind of energy control deck, but we have Magearna, so that's fine. Oh, Mega Scizor? Oh, what? Alright, so since this guy is clearly being an asshole to us, we are going to drop a hammer. We are... If we can get a double, we can start taking prizes. But I don't think I want to do that. It seems like it's safer to just play with that. I'm a Abyssal Hand. If we get a DCE, we're going to attach it, obviously. We didn't get it, but we do have that, so we will play it. Abyssal Hand for 1. It's not a double. No, let's just play the end. Let's see if we can get the double. Oh, we got 2 doubles and a Shrine of Memories. I like that. I like that a lot. So we're going to be able to take a prize here, which is what we want. And we have Magearna backing us up, so he won't be able to discard our energy. We're going to Mock Cyclone. That's going to knock that out. We take a prize. You want to switch? Sure, why not? Let's annoy him a little bit. And we take a prize. Let's take that one. That's a Pidgeot EX, so we got 1 more left. So our prizes are Pidgeot, Super Rod, Shrine of Memories, Professor Burt's, and a Max Potion. There's the first stadium. Versus Seeker for Team Flare Grunt. That's fine. Because all I'm going to do is attach that. Mega Evolve. Um, we should win a Stadium War, I would think. We're gonna make him have things. I do want to Lysander out that Registeel though. But I mean, we're not worried about it because we have Magearna, we have a Metal Energy on our Pidgeot, so he's not going to be able to do anything. It's still super scary, and I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and bring it out. We will Abyssal Hand. I might put that other Pidgeot down just so we have something. All right. So we win that game. That game was actually extremely difficult. I mean, there's a lot of things in there that's questionable, like the Steelix. If he's just playing Metal Scizor or Mega Scizor, like I think Pidgeot auto wins Mega Scizor. Well, this build anyway. So I'm just looking at things. Enhanced Hammer is good. Team Flare Grunt obviously has its benefits. Maybe we don't need them. Maybe I don't need the enhanced hammers and I can just work with the Team Flare Grunt, have that one. If that's the case, it does free up 2 more card slots and we can work on some other things. This here is a deck I wanted to test against. So, this here is what Giratina, uh, Garbodor, what's that, Darkrai, and some other deck. This here is a deck matchup that I think we do win if we're playing hammers, which we are. Okay, so our hand is actually pretty ideal. Had we went first, we would be in good shape. And actually, to be honest with you, I am perfectly fine just playing none of these cards, attaching the Assault Vest, and just ending my turn. We got the Max Potion, we get down to Mega Pidgeot, and Chaos will do 40 less damage to us, making us take 60. Darkrai is obviously the threat here, but we have hammers and Team Flare Grunt, which makes this matchup a little more in our favor. But we're going to have to test and see, because this here is one of the better meta decks in the format. So we want to see exactly what we got. So we got a Shrine of Memories. There's a Trubbish. We don't necessarily rely on abilities. We would like to have them, but just it's no skin on our bones. So there is the first stadium down, Parallel City. He's going to limit us and an end right off the bat. So that's going to be a little annoying. We won't be able to do what we want, but seeing that his hand was pretty dead is actually nice. But we got an energy, which is good. I'm going to try to push for the artillery for the event that we can get something going, but there's another Trubbish coming down. So, man, he must. I wonder how hard he's committing. I'm pretty sure this is Darkrai Giratina with Garbodor. If the Garbodor comes down, that makes things a little bit better for us because that means Renegade Pulse gets negated, which means we can hit Giratina with Mega Pidgeot, which pretty much means we get more bulk to work with, which is what we want. So we want to see what he wants to do because this is ultimately his call. We play with 2 Hex Maniacs, so we can kind of get around certain things. But if the Garbodor comes down with a tool, we might leave it. It all depends, but we have Hex Maniac, so if we need to get around something, then we have it. So here comes Giratina, because ideally we can play this whole match right here just with Pidgeot EX. We don't ever need to have down like our Mega, because all we're doing is um because all we're doing is using Mirror Move. That's it. He hits us for 100 damage. Okay, then what does he do? So just like this, I think I'm fine with just ending my turn. I probably should have attached that energy to my bench Pidgeot, but he's going to need some things here. So I'm just going to end my turn, see what he does, because if he doesn't do anything, then I can get an artillery down. which is fine because as long as we can get one use out of it, then we're good. So there's an end from him. Rather, he played the end than me because I would have given him basically 5 cards to work with. Um, and this here is exactly what I was talking about. So we're just going to see if he grabs Garbodor. He doesn't grab Garbodor. I think he knows he doesn't want to deal with Mega Pidgeot. And we play hammers, so we are good. We can't play our Parallel City, which is annoying. Maybe we top deck our Paint Roller. We have the Max Potion, so we can heal off this damage. We're not going to go into Mega Pidgeot. We can Mirror Move him back for 100, which is what we want to do. So if this energy here was on my Pidgeot, then all I would have to do is do that, and we'd be good. But now I can't even play Stadium cards, so rip. I can't even play um, Special Energy. Forgot about that. But it's no big deal because we Max Potion like so. Um, yeah, we Super Rod, put that energy back and maybe try to get something. I keep forgetting like the effect of Chaos Will. Like it's not something that you ever think you have to deal with, but sometimes it presents itself and it happens. That is not good, people. That is not good. Um, yeah, that happened. I forgot that Chaos Reel prevents you from like playing energy as well. So there's the Garbodor that's coming down, which means now we can use Mega Pidgeot. I don't necessarily know how good that is for him, but that end is going to be good for me because our hand was pretty unplayable. We bricked hard, and there's our Paint Roller, so we can get rid of his Stadium, which is good. Garbodor or Hex Maniac lets us discard our card as well. I want to see some hammers. That's what I want to see because Darkrai is going to get his damage from this. Like this is technically plus 80 damage on Dark Pulse. Two Hex Maniacs. Sure. Here's what we're going to do. Discard that and the Hex Maniac. I think we just grab the Octillery so it's not in the deck. I guess we could have discarded the other Hex Maniac too. Um, can't play tools too. Crap. You know what? Take this Paint Roller. Ho, there we go. Um, and a Birch. Can we get a heads? Oh man, just coming back. Yes. It's a shame that I can't do anything. Yeah, so we got to do that. Um, I'm feeling good about that actually. I think we Ultra Ball and we Mega Evolve and Mega Pidgeot on the active. That's going to give us some more HP to work with. And he's going to have to come up with a lot of damage, which he might not have. So yeah, that's our turn. I would have liked to use Mirror Move right there, but sometimes you just don't have the cards. So yeah, that was a really good turn. Like that's the whole reason you play Paint Roller, because sometimes that one card you draw off of it is just so good. So we have 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. He's doing 110 damage. And we have a Sycamore that we can play. So yeah, this here is the one time that we actually want to see Sycamore in our deck. So our Mega Pidgeot, oh man, I think we're going to have to discard this this energy. which isn't what I want to do, but we have the Shrine of Memories, which is what we want. We will put that down. We still don't have abilities. Oh boy, so what do we do actually? I mean, it's not going to do us any good to attach the energy and we get a max potion. So ideally, we're banking on a max potion here and something else to work with. We didn't actually get it. The Pidgeot is going to go down, and I think we mirror move. Um, we'll Mega Evolve, and we mirror move for 110. It's amazing how disruptive this deck is. Fighting Fury Belt probably on the other Darkrai. We have Team Flare Grunt as well, so we can disrupt just a little bit if we need to. I really would have liked to just Lysander out the Garbodor and hit that. Because having artillery here would be very good. So there's another N coming down, which is good. We're going to +2. Hopefully we can get something a little better, you know, like our max potions. Our opponent only has 11 cards left in his deck, though. So there's a Lysander. Could have used that last turn. 130. Um, I'm actually fine with just going into Mega Pidgeot here. Um, that is going to go there. And well, there isn't really anything that I want to Lysander, really. So we pretty much gotta wait for him to hit us, and that's fine, I guess. Actually, let's play these float stones. I don't want anything, you know, stuck in the active spot. If another N comes down, we plus. Um, do we need that assault vest? How many Pidgeot Spirit Links do we have? We got one more, so we'll just sit on that, and maybe we can top deck like a way to get a max potion. Because one max potion is prize, I think. No, that was last game. So there goes the Chaos Will option again. We don't have any more hammers. So he's doing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, but 20 with 40, 160. He's doing 170 damage. And, oh yeah, he's going to knock out my Pidgeot. Okay, that's a problem, actually. Would have been nice to Mega Evolve that one. You know, have I had an N, like, at all in this entire game? Like, in any of my games, have I had an option for N? Oh, there he is. We're going to attach that, and we're going to play that N and try to make some kind of comeback here. I mean, where are my max potions at? We have, what, one in the discard pile. So probably try to find out where they're at. But I mean, everything in my hand right now is just like way too good to really do anything with. I don't want to Ultra Ball away an N in a Shrine of Memories. But yeah, we don't really use Mega Pidgeot for Mock Cyclone because that isn't really going to be much of what we need. I can't play that Stadium card, which is fine. So I guess we'll just discard it. Do we want to discard it? I think we should probably have it for when we need it. Um, One and probably shouldn't have discarded that. There's Mega Pidgeot. So we have a Pidgeot prize. Where are our max potions? We have one in the deck, so two are prized. Um, yeah, I'm just prizing extremely bad here. So what do we do? Do we play the end or do we just Sycamore? I think we just grab the Sycamore. We have energy, so it's not like we're starving for it. Yeah, not hitting these max potions are severely hurting. So there's one max potion. So we'll do this. I actually don't even know if Skyla is like still around. And we mirror move. But I mean, I guess this here is what we are going to do. We knock this out, which is good. We don't want it there anymore. Okay, the game is deciding on what it wants to do. Come on, just go through. Just go through. All you gotta do is attack. I swear this game, like, it makes it really hard to. It makes it really. I can't even log in. So here we go with this again. It's amazing how this always happens to us. And there's no way to know if we would have won that game or not because it looked like things were going back in my favor. You know, there were two max potions prized. So I mean, literally anything could have happened. You know. We need to go first. We are going second. So if this is Greninja, we definitely don't want to be going second. Um, I'll I'll drop two birds. So a Greninja Talonflame. That's what we lose to. I mean, we play two Hex Maniacs in here, so I mean, maybe we can do something with that. As if the game decides it wants to load. 'Cause, you know, sometimes that's actually something the game doesn't want to do. And these are the matchups that I do need to be testing for, so it'll be nice if the game decides it wants to load. Yes, I would like to draw a card. There's a Birch. So no Talonflame start. So we should probably get down Magirna. Assault Vest isn't going to do any good in this match. I mean, it might. We still have a free turn to Mega Evolve, so. But the thing that sucks is he went first. And giving Greninja a free turn to do anything is always a bad idea. Because next turn he's guaranteed his water duplicates. So at this point, I have to hope that his Greninjas are prized, or I think I just Lysander all of this. Because if we need anything, we have, and I think our goal here is to start hitting these frogs as hard and as fast as possible. So we will attach that. We probably get down Magirna. Do we want Magirna? I don't think I want to do anything with this hand, really. We will attach that, though. And I think we end our turn, and we versus Seeker for the Sycamore. I mean, I want to do something. These are probably going to dump Talonflames. Oh, I forgot about Bursting Balloon. Like the fact that we can't do anything about the damage or Pokemon tools in general just gives Bursting Balloon like a free reign to like do whatever he wants, and that's annoying. Uh, let's do that. We're going to Sycamore, so might as well. Magirna is prized. Why do I have a double channel going on? Um, I mean, might as well grab as many as we can, right? I think we discarded our Super Rod, so we will take Remoraid, put it down. I mean, as long as we can get off an almost Night Spear, we should be fine. Sycamore. I mean, just there's a deck we automatically lose to. We simply don't do enough damage to Greninja to really justify doing anything here. But we're going to hit him though. Let's put this damage here. We take 60. We have 110. But he can't knock us out because he doesn't have Greninja Break. If he doesn't have a supporter, then maybe we can do something. Problem is Bursting Balloon is really, really disruptive. We have two cards in our deck we can't really do anything with right now, and that's Enhanced Hammer. Oh, he's ending his turn. Actually, this means we can do... I think we just drop Hex Maniac, right? Yeah. We will play our Pidgeot. Any damage on a Greninja is good damage. But this is also, unfortunately, the problem with Greninja too. Sometimes you just break. And, I mean, that's what happens when you're playing like a 4-4-3 line of an evolution line, and then you're doing something like, what, 4 Talonflame. You know, sometimes you just don't get anything. So, there we go with that. We're going to get rid of these hammers. This is actually the kind of momentum we needed. And this is a valid game. This does happen when you play Greninja. This is the risk you run. If you don't start Talonflame, then you essentially have 4 dead cards in your deck. And that's exactly what my opponent has here. So we're going to put that there. We are actually getting our setup, which is kind of nice. A Pidgeot Spirit Link that will go here most likely. And yeah, Abyssal Hand again. Why not? Ooh, I like that. We didn't play a supporter card this turn, did we? I think we'll save it. No, 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 no. We don't save it. We drop a Hex Maniac. We don't want these Greninjas doing their worst Shuriken shenanigans. Uh, and we Feather Lance. Now, the good thing about Pidgeot EX is you can actually play it just by itself. You can legitimately run 4 Pidgeot EX and run 4 Fighting Fury Belt and just alternate between Feather Lance or almost Night Spear, as I like to call it, and then the other card. That's going to go there. Yeah, our opponent, he bricked hard, but unfortunately, that's just what happens sometimes when you're playing Greninja. What sucks here is now I don't actually have my Mega, so I can't do what I want, like knock this out right now. Please don't disconnect again. Just go through. Just go through. Oh my God. I can't play, people. The game is not letting me play. The game just is not letting me play, and that is starting to piss me off. And we were winning too. I don't want to say that's a bad Greninja game and I shouldn't count it. Yes, I'm going to count it because, that's simply how Greninja plays. You either get these godly starts with it or you draw like shit and you brick the whole game while your opponent is, smashing you. That's legitimately what happens. So this looks like it might be a Garchomp list. I don't know. Fighting and colorless. The only fighting Pokemon I think people play with is Garchomp. And that's another deck that I believe we have a good matchup against. Unfortunately, we go second again. We really have to go first because we want those turns where we get free Mega Pidgeots. And it looks like none of that matters here because we don't have anything. We can get a Pidgeot down. Hitmonchan. I wasn't expecting that. Parallel City, that's fine. We play Paint Roller. Our opponent has, I don't want to say has nothing, but they didn't play anything. So let's do this. Hex Maniac and probably this Max Potion. I mean, that's really all I can discard. We prized a Mega. We drew everything. There's a Ultra Ball, a Hammer's prized. Um, Sycamore's prize. Shrine of Memories is prized. We prized 1 energy and a double, it looks like. I mean, I don't think our prizes are too relevant. We have our max potions and resistance. If Assault Vest proves to do anything, then we might even have something there as well. But we're just going to bring Pidgeot out here, let it sit in the front, and we're going to try to sponge some hits here. I will take a 10 damage jab. There's the enhanced hammer. That's fine. As long as it doesn't get knocked out, it's good. That's going to go there. That's going to go here. We are going to Abyssal Hand. Oh, look at that, a Team Flare Grunt. I'll do that. Then I'll just Mega Evolve and end my turn. And now he has a hope I don't have a DCE. Because I will drop a Max Potion on my artillery here. Man, he really had nothing. I really wish Magearna prevented like Enhanced Hammer. That would be so nice. Fighting Fury Belt. You only have what, 130? Yeah, so we knock it out anyway. Jab, 10 damage. I will take that. And if we get an Assault Vest down, we are literally good to go. Let's do that for one. Maybe get a double. Well, Assault Vest, speak of the devil. And I think we end. We gotta go hard for that double. That's not a double. But I can, it's actually kind of funny because I can do this and parallel city him. There's a license, but you know what? I mean, we'll drop our own parallel city just so he can't play his, you know? Yeah. So now he can't play his, and yeah, we just end our turn. That's all we can do. It would be nice to get another artillery down, but I mean, I honestly don't know what's going on here. There's a Regirock and another Hitmonchan. Oh, okay. He's playing Haymaker like 2.0. Yeah, so basically we caught blocked him, and if we get what we need, we get access to, well, I guess that doesn't matter. He's going to knock that out. Yes, Lysander is a problem for Pidgeot. That's all right, though. I think we actually grab another one here. One, and hey, did we get rid of that? We get rid of a max potion. I mean, we resist, so we should probably not get too cheeky with discarding our max potions. We have two left, so we're going to grab this. We will probably play our stadium just so we can hit more cards with whatever stadium we're playing. And, okay. We're going to +2 our opponent, but if we get a double, then we're good. And we do. Let's see, what's in here that we want to get back? No, we can wait. Ooh, look at that. We got options. Mock Cyclone, Mock Cyclone. That's going to knock that out. And yes. Let's see what he does. He's probably just going to put Hitmonchan up. Ooh. We got a Pidgeot with a Assault Vest, so he cannot attach a strong energy. I mean, he might want to do it anyway, simply because, you know, it is +20 damage, like that one right there. But now he's doing 40 less damage to us. I think he hits neutral damage because he's doing, what, 30, 40, 50, 60. He's doing 70 damage to us, minus 60. So he's only doing 10 after like resistance and everything. So yeah, we're good. I almost only want to enhance hammer that. I mean, I kind of want to because he hammered us, but I think we are doing like, whatever. Discard his energy. He doesn't need it. Yes. We could have just Lysandered something out, but it's what. Ooh, look at all the Pidgeots. He's not going to like that. We're going to put the Assault Vest on that one. Yeah, he's not feeling that like at all. I don't know. Do you guys think that can do something? Haymaker 2.0? Is that a thing now? I mean, I suppose it can jab 1 energy, 30 damage on a basic Regirock support plus 40 damage, strong energy. Additional, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get some mileage out of that. Fighting Fury Belt goes up to 130 HP. Yeah, I suppose you can do something with that. All right. So the one card I do know I'm going to put in this deck is Mega Turbo. The Enhanced Hammers might come out for it. It all depends though, because having access to Max Potion Mega Turbo is definitely a very strong option. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel of what I like more. I optimized the deck for the use of Weavile, but it doesn't seem like we really need it. But that all depends. Like we're going second every game, and that's not good because we need to be able to go first so we can get our Mega Pidgeot shenanigans. But this here is Dark Psychic. I don't see colorless, so they might not be using Shaman, but I mean, let's get real. Everybody uses Shaman. We had no basic Pokemon. I know. We play like what, 8 or something? Look at that, a Pidgeot. That's fine. And I know it's odd to see hands with no energy in them, but I mean, we don't necessarily mind it because we really only need 1 energy to play. As long as we can get our max potions, Mirror Move is all we need. Puzzle of Time might also be another interesting card we can put in the deck simply because we want to be able to recover our resources. And having that option is good. But I mean, going second is just bad because you want to go first. You want to be able to Mega Evolve before your opponent can start doing any real damage to you. But this here looks like another one of those matchups. So if the Garbodor does come down and gets the tool, then we don't have to worry about Renegade Pulse. There's a stadium. He's probably on a parallel city. I mean, it doesn't matter. We run 5 stadiums and Paint Roller. Evil Tall EX. Evil Tall EX. Ooh, this ought to be interesting. Because we just let him get all the energy he wants on him, and then we just hit him back for 1. I'm fine with that. Oh, he discarded 2. But that's 2 less I have to worry about, so that's fine by me. Floatstone on the active Garbodor. Mega Pidgeot does what? It has 220 HP. This has what, 210? Yes. We need to have 10 energy between us in order for my Mirror Move to knock this out, assuming I have a Mega Pidgeot. Or it just needs to have outright 10 energy. And he's not committing energy like that to that. Because, I mean, these decks don't play like, they play like what, 10 energy, 12? I mean, sometimes you find a deck with 14 energy in it, but most of these decks don't use that much. And we don't necessarily need all that much energy either because we pretty much, well, we Mirror Move. That's it. That's all we do. We sit and wait for our opponent to hit us, and then we respond to it. So, like, I don't ever have to attach an energy to an active Pidgeot. I can just let it sit there and just absorb damage and put energies on my other Pidgeots on the bench. Like the only thing that's tricky is that max potion discards all your energy. So we discard the Mega Pidgeot and probably the Team Flare Grunt. We just have it in the discard powerful when we need it, and we grab Remoraid, attach that, or play it down, attach Float Stone, and we Birch. And my use for Birch is so I don't have to discard cards that I need, cards that I want to see. So we can do that. And the good thing here is we can also just Mega Evolve. Like we don't have to worry about Eviltal doing any threatening damage because he can't knock us out. There needs to be a bunch of energy in play, so we don't necessarily mind missing energy drops. Mega Turbo will make that a little bit easier for us because we can just get the energy back we discard with Max Potion. So there's synergy there. So yeah, I think we are going to put that in the deck afterwards. I really want to test with so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 damage. I keep forgetting it's 20 plus. But we play enhanced hammers, at least right now. So it's not like we have to worry about much. So that's to do 90. If we get a Pidgeot Spirit Link, I think we play it. No, we didn't get one. So we have a Super Rod. No, we don't play it. We have 80 HP left. We in. Max Potion would be good here. Max Potion Energy. Actually, Assault Vest Mega Pidgeot is actually really good. I'm not going to lie. We Assault Vest Mega Pidgeot. We reduce this damage by 40. So yes, we're going to attach that. I think what we do is Enhance Hammer. Force him to have another double. And we Mega Pidgeot and end our turn. And then we'll have Big Bird EX in the active spot. I could just attach an energy and hit him, but I mean, I really don't want to risk that. If that was a Pidgeot Spirit Link, it would have been better because we could attack this turn and get 90 damage on him. But discarding his double and forcing him to have another one is definitely what we want right now. We have 130 left. If he attaches the double, he's essentially only doing 20 damage. So he's doing 50 damage to us right now. And that's not something we really mind because the Assault Vest is reducing the double colorless damage. So we're not taking that 40, which we, I guess, don't mind, but I mean, we're not doing it again. Unfortunately, I can't Juniper this hand away. Or Sycamore. I think we try to Birch and see what we get. I was hoping we didn't get that. 50, 70. If he has another double, then it's bad for us. So what do we do? Um, I like that. I like that actually. We could put an assault vest on it. That'd be funny. Yeah, let's put an assault vest on and see what. Nah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I was thinking maybe we can survive a hit, but no, we don't want an artillery in the active spot with an assault vest. We are not set up for that. If we had a Shrine of Memories down, then maybe we can do something. If he has another DCE, he just Lysander's out. Okay, so he didn't have it. I would honestly like to get a max potion right now. Man, the fact Garbodor didn't come down yet is actually it's actually quite. I can't. I can't with this deck. We are going to play that in. Team Flare Grunt would have been nice. You could discard probably that double or that darkness energy. I would probably discard the double. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. Let's see. Let's play our stadium. Let's artillery. And we will do that. Abyssal Hand. Hopefully for a card we can play. What is it happening again? Don't tell me he's doing it again. Come on, just play. Okay, so I didn't get disconnected yet, but we're probably going to lose our Pidgeot, and we don't even get to do anything. All right. Wow. This game, it's a good game. Good fucking game. When the game takes more than 30 seconds to resolve an action, yep, good game. Oh my god. Damn, I'm almost glad they're not taking people's money for this game right now, simply because the game doesn't fucking work. So I don't know what to do. It's not like I can talk to my opponent or anything. They removed that option from the game. I can't even quit the game. Well, I guess I'm just gonna end the video here. I mean, I can't play the game. The game's not letting me play. So, sorry that this wasted your time, that you was maybe hoping to see something that picture y'all can do, but I can't show it because the game doesn't fucking work. Oh my god. See, this is why people get frustrated when new games come out and they don't work. Like, I didn't understand it at first that it's like you spend money for a game and you want it to work. Like, I'm not spending money actively on this, but I do attend events. I do buy packs. I get my codes and I put them in. Like, I spend money on this game and it doesn't fucking work. Like, seriously, I could just play the game in real life and not even have to deal with it. Like not even deal with this. It's good because it's a halfway decent testing tool, but I can't even say that because the game doesn't work. It times you out, it disconnects randomly. It gives no ability, like the game has no ability at all to try to reconnect to a match if something happened because of network. No, it doesn't care to do that. If you take too long, the game times you out, and it's not even your fault, as you can see here. I'm trying to play my cards, but the game just doesn't work. So, I'm just gonna stop ranting. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video now. Maybe something happens later, and I try to get a better video with some games out for it. Sorry about this and all that other stuff. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, and maybe next time you come around, something works.